Welcome back to another video. Warning, if private land stuff offends you, you may want to stop watching this one right now, because me and Huck Wayne, we're going to go mess with our food plots, and we figure we take you guys along with us. I'll just show you the food plots, what's in them, and kind of why I put them where I put them at. They're small. They're together, both of them are probably less than an acre. This one's about a half acre, and the other one on the other small property is about maybe 3/10 of an acre, maybe 4/10. So not big stuff, but you ready to go, buddy?
Yeah.
First off here, we're gonna go mow a clover plot, and then we are going to put some fertilizer down on it. So get the little one out and the little tractor mower off the trailer, get some work done. Okay, watch out. Watch out. Loud or something, bud?
Ready to dump them out, Dad? Ready to dump them out?
Yeah, we'll dump them out here in a minute. So here's the food plot. It really looks pretty good. I got some weeds and stuff out in there, but it is what it is. Hopefully mowing that'll take care of some of those. And then I'm gonna put that triple 15, 100 pounds on the food plot. Honestly, it's about the only thing that was available here locally. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll explain to you guys kind of the setup here and where the deer are bedding at and where my stand location is. So let's get to mowing. What is it? It's great? Huck says it's great. I'll show you kind of the setup on this food plot here. Mowed everything down. It looks a lot better now. This was real weedy right up on here, and knocked all that stuff down. A lot of clover still underneath all the leaves, so, or all the weeds, I mean. So it should be good. I have a bunch of this thistle stuff that you can see everywhere in here. So I don't know if that'll go away or not, but I did spray it this year too, and it helped a little bit, but there's still a lot of weeds in it. Anyway, so this down here is a little low area in the CRP field, and there's a lot of beds, a lot of buck beds in there, and I actually missed a deer in this buck bed last year. I snuck up on him. You can watch that show on the Hunting Beast. I'll link it like right up here maybe. And anyway, it's just clover right on this food plot. It's about half an acre, and there's also some bedding back in there. It's a little like thicket swamp area, and a lot of times the deer will end up making their way over from these two bedding areas into the food plot. My problem is with this food plot, they also bed down here in the crop fields, and there's a cornfield down there, and so they'll actually come up around and come in over here on this corner. So it's hard to like have a good win for everything. It's almost impossible really. But I just have it's actually really nice and hidden in this tree. I have a tree stand right there in that tree, just a lock on, and then a cell camera over here in the corner. So you can kind of see it right there now. But that's the setup. Me and Dan talked a lot about on the podcast the other day, private land, and we talked about like preset stands. Someone asked about if we have preset stands. I have a couple, and that's one of them. And like Dan said, I'll probably hunt that spot maybe twice a year. And it may be like, honestly, a lot of times it's just me sitting up there and kind of doing an observation set over this big CRP field. That's how I got on that buck last year. He came out of bedding over there and actually didn't come to the food plot. He walked across to go out into that crop field over there, and then that's when I ended up kind of chasing him around, which you can watch that in the video. But anyway, so now me and Huck have to put in about 100 pounds of fertilizer real quick, and then we'll be done for the time being at this plot. Probably won't even mess with this location or this spot at all until deer season gets here. We'll dump it in that green spreader here.
Oh, what's that? Whoa, that knife. That knife is really strong.
That knife's strong.
Yeah, because that big thing.
Don't touch it, okay? Yeah, we're gonna go home soon, buddy. Okay, that job's done, isn't it, Huck Wayne?
Yeah.
Does it look good?
Yep.
I think so too. So,
Go back home.
yeah, we're getting ready to go back home. I'm gonna go grab a SD card out of a camera I have in a pinch,
Where at?
in this pinch right over here. And then probably grab one more on the way back because I drive right by it with the tractor. So, and we'll head home. On to the next deer chore, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, we're practicing being real quiet, right, Huck? Yeah. I just got this camera in this little pinch between these two fields. There's bedding back there, and then bedding back there. We actually put a scrape up right here to see how that worked. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. Let's get the SD card and get out of here, okay? Okay. So, what'd you find?
Fossil.
Yeah, a fossil?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fossil.
Probably came from an animal.
It's deer.
Yeah, you want to throw it? You want to keep it? All right, all right. You're gonna give it to your mommy? Okay.
It's deer.
That's a deer fossil. You're crazy.
Okay.
All right, watch your head. Well, we got everything all loaded back up, didn't we, buddy?
Yeah. Take a lesser to bring itself.
Yep.
Where?
We borrowed the trailer from my Uncle Lester, so he's ready to go back to Lester's. So now we got to go home and take a nap.
No, take a nap.
Why not?
Play.
You want to play?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Not 5 minutes, right, Dad?
All right, it's Thursday night. I got a couple hours here before our show starts. I'm gonna try to get this food plot planted, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. This is just a little, maybe 3/10 to 4/10 of an acre food plot, and the reason I like to plant this food plot is because this particular farm, when the farmer picks the crops here, he's typically pulling a disc right behind the combine. So there's come November, there is no food on this farm at all. So just to get this little small food plot on here, it really seems to help from year to year. The years I haven't planted it, I can tell a difference, even though it's a pretty small food source for them. So got to be in a hurry, but I'm going to get it all done. I'll show you guys everything when I get there. Got her loaded down. All right, so this is a pleasant surprise, actually. I planted buckwheat in here, a couple months ago, and I came and checked it. I don't know, wasn't that long ago, a month ago, and there was nothing here. And we did get a lot of rain, and just check out this field of buckwheat I have now. This food plot just kind of I think it used to be an old cattle pasture, and it's in the back side of it right here. So I got really good buckwheat growth for a no-till food plot. So looks good. Let's get started. I gotta put the seed into the buckwheat, roll it in, fertilize it, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. So here we go. So what I'm planting in here is just some greens. It's like peas, oats, beans. And I'll probably come in and dress it with winter wheat here in about 3 weeks or so, September sometime. So, all right, let's get this in the buckwheat. All right, that's all done. Now we got to roll her in. looks pretty good if I do say so myself. So, we'll see how it turns out here. I'm gonna put some fertilizer down and keep her moving. Okay, so in years past, I always put the camera on that tree right there, but I think I'm gonna move it onto that one inside that little brushy area, and then hang a tree stand in that tree right back in there. I think if I can hurry and quick talking to you guys, I'll have time to do all that, but let's get a camera up in there looking up towards the food plot, and then we should have a good setup.
Uh-oh.
Do what?
I got a bunch of little tiny ticks on me.
Bunch of what ticks?
The tiny ones.
You do?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
No kidding. Let's see if it will focus in.
Great. Stop sweating. Ended up having to leave last night. Got too close to showtime, and so me and Maddie are back in here hanging on the camera, and then we're going to hang the stand right inside here, and we'll be good to go on this spot. The food plot looks real good. I think it's going to, all that buckwheat laid down real nice. It's already starting to brown up, it looks like. So it's supposed to get rain tomorrow and Sunday, so 2 days of rain in a row would do wonders for it. So I think everything's good timing. So let's get this trail camera put up here now. So a lot of times on private land, it's nice to have these little holders here, just disguises them a little bit, and you can put them at whatever angle you want, without having to fuss with the strap. So I like to get those things if I can find them. All right.
This man will not stop farting.
I got the gas right now.
And it smells
That looks good.
deathly.
So on my, you don't put very many fixed position stands up anymore, but when I do, I kind of treat them the same way as I do my mobile setup. I tie up all my straps real good, make sure everything's silent. I put truck bed liner on the steps itself to make sure they're good and they're not gonna slip on me or anything. And then I also paint them up, as you can see, to camouflage them a little bit, because I've actually gotten things stolen on this farm in the past, which is never fun, but hadn't happened in a little while. Also, nice rub right here on this tree by us.
How's it coming up there?
Not bad. Almost done. Tell you, these cheap stands are way harder to hang than that beast stand, though. Alright, so I just got that stand hung right inside this woods here. And the food plot's up in there, and there's actually bedding. You can see how thick it is over in here. This is a fence line that goes out into the middle of the crop fields. Usually if this is corn, it's a lot better, but it's beans on both sides this year, so but it's alright. There'll still be bedding in it. There's actually some really good buck beds right inside here, and also on the other side of the food plot on the left, there's some bedding in there too. So this is literally right behind the farmer's house. What is it? Maybe 200 yards from their house. They actually drove their side by side up and down this little trail while we were putting the stand up. So a little bit of an overlooked spot on this farm, if there is such a thing on this farm. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out, and go on to the next spot now.
See your moves on this one, Ninja. So let's see your moves on this one, Ninja. Oh, so exciting. Yep, just tripped.
Yeah, made it. See how far we walked. .5 miles.
How long has that camera been in here?
Since April. Hopefully it's still going. It's a cheapo, so You can see up through there, there's a little pond that's about 40 yards, 30 yards away. And then coming out here, there's a scrape down right there underneath that beech tree, which is a very common tree for them to use. Scrape underneath.